Okay, we're putting the final touches on the packing, and once again it's raining, but we're gonna get down the road here any minute.
Right. I just have our last minute that we need in the house before we leave, going in the camper.
And we got Herky all we got Herky all packed up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, we made it this far. We're just up the corner from the gas station here. We'll start off with a nice fill up. Make sure the tank is full before we go, but Miss Nancy's inside prepping to go. What's going on in here?
Well, I'm getting our log sheet all set up here. I like to do, like, when we leave, the date, where we're going, what trip it is, and how many subscribers that we start off with. That's just something stupid that I do. And then I keep track of what we spend. So I'm just sitting here getting it all ready.
There you go. And I'm out here pumping gas, getting that over. It's super windy. So I'm out here pumping gas. We're gonna start off with a full tank of gas. I've already checked the oil, the pressure in the tires. I did that before we left the house. So starting off with a clean slate so we know exactly what we spend per day, because you know that that's what we do. Try to keep a running average of per day what we're spending. So all right, let me finish up and we'll get going down the road. Hey, are you bored yet?
I was just closing my eyes, resting.
So,
and you woke me up.
So we're driving down Interstate 69 right through the Hoosier National Forest.
Yep, it's all around us.
And the wind is really bad.
We
So
either have wind or rain when we travel.
that's why we're shouting at you.
Yeah.
Not much to report here, just
Had lunch at Culver's.
just trees
good.
and moving on. We are going to stop up here in a minute and get gas because this area of Indiana is pretty desolate. We can make it through all the way, but I like to be sure.
And we don't have our gas tank with us because we don't have the
Right, we
generator.
didn't bring spare gas with us.
Right. We
So
don't
anyway,
have the generator this time.
Herky is just.
In his position.
What do you think, Herc?
Can you say hi? Hello.
Yeah, he's napping. Time's just flying by. Rip.
Yeah.
All right. We just thought we'd check in really quick. We're going to continue on. We'll talk to you again when we get to the gas station. Okay, we just topped off with gas here. $37.40. This thing is not easy on gas, that's for sure. We get about 13 miles to the gallon, so it's not the best. We do occasionally get 14, but this pretty much 13 you can count on. So we're at this little gas station here. There is not very many gas stations as you head south down into Kentucky from here. So although we didn't need to stop, it was a good thing to stop. What do you think, Herky? He's a little upset. So I was pumping gas, and this happens quite often. Some people were very curious about our camper and our travels because they see the stickers on the back. So he was upset because I didn't get him out of the van to talk to those people too. So Nancy ran inside. Let's wait on her and then we can get going again.
Back door.
He thinks he's getting out.
Let's make him out. What's going on?
You think you're getting out, Herky? No?
Nobody
No.
said yes. Nobody said it. Okay, get down.
Oops. I don't normally let him out this soon, but he wanted to get out of the van. He convinced Nancy into doing that. So Let's take a quick break and then we're gonna get back on the road. Okay, we've got ourselves all set up here on site 62 on the beach loop on Canal Campground. It's really cool. The barges are coming down the canal and you can sit here and watch the boats go by. Take a look at this site. So yeah, we've got it all set up here. This table came with the campsite, and then of course we got our awning and our chairs all set up. And you know, we're all set to go. Got a nice view of the canal from here, and it's been pretty nice. So I think this is a keeper. I think this is a site that we'll come back to in the future. This is our first time here, but I think it's going to be really cool, and I'm looking forward to just spending the evening here relaxing. Well, good morning. Hanging with Herky crew. We are just getting up. Herky, you're getting yourself all tangled up. Look at this. You're getting yourself all wrapped up around everything. Let's get you unhooked. Oh my goodness. He's got himself all tangled up. Hey, come back here. Okay, so he can get this thing tangled up. Hey, come more than anybody. Hang on. All right, there you go. He can get that thing tangled up more than anybody I know. Okay, so here's what I got going on. Look at this. Got the lake out there. Last night you could see the barges going back. So this is the canal between the lakes. See the barges going by. I've got eggs and bacon frying up here. This is going to be really good. Nancy's inside the camper getting ready to go for our day. But it's a beautiful day. It did rain a little bit last night. We're at this campsite and there's about 10 old men up there on the hill that are fishing, and I'm gonna go into town today and buy them some batteries for their hearing aids. Oh my goodness, they're talking so stinking loud that you can't hear the birds, and that's pretty bad for me. You know, I'm an old man with hearing problems, and I know that you don't talk to the top of your lungs. Anyway. All right, so the breakfast is cooking here, and we're having a great time. So stick with us for the day. I think you're gonna enjoy it. All right, it's about mid-morning now, and I thought, you know, while we're waiting for things to warm up a little bit, and we're gonna go into town later on, I thought, you know what? I'll take you out on the scooter and let you look at the campground a little. So we're up here at the gate where you come in off of Campground Road, just a few miles from town. And I'm not going to hit every loop, but I wanted to show you a couple loops I think is pretty cool. So let's take a ride. So yeah, driving around here just off the primitive loop is the boat ramp, and if you look right off in the distance out there, you can see the dam. It's a really cool place. This, like I said before, this is our first time at this campground, and I think this is really nice. So especially if you have a boat or whatever, it's really cool. So all right, we're going to continue our ride around, but definitely love this campground. This is on the list of places I will be going back again. Morning. Now this is an interesting campground. So this is more like a parking lot, but you can see there's a barge over there, and then they got these pylons there where they can tie up to. Interesting place if you just want to watch boats. And then they got this pavilion like you seen on when we were coming in. This spot here just has almost like a parking lot, but if you're a boater, the boat dock is right here, so that'd be great. Good spot. So this loop I'm going to take you on is called the Canal Loop. They are cutting the grass here, so I'm not quite sure if you're going to be able to hear me. Let's get past the grass cutting here, and I'll talk to you. I like this loop because you can get really close to the water and it's pretty scenic, but let's go down here and take a look. There's also the volunteer village is down here, so let's take a look. Oh my goodness, look at this. You thought Herky riding the scooter was ridiculous. Look at this guy cutting grass, and his dog is riding the tractor with him. Look at that. It's funny. That was pretty funny. So these guys here got a really good view of the lake. Nice spot in the campground here. This is the Canal Loop. Morning. Yeah. Here's the loop we're on down here, so you can see I like this loop. Hey, Herky. Are you upset because you didn't get to go on the scooter with me? He's trying to jump up on the scooter because he wants to go on a ride with me. I've created a monster with this scooter and Herky. All right, I hope you enjoyed the little spin around the campground. It's pretty cool, and I definitely like this park a lot. Well, look who's among the living.
I've been up. I just haven't been presentable.
She decided that we're going to take a ride into town and actually just take a ride around and look at some things because it's still cold outside.
It's very cold. I'm freezing.
What are you doing there?
Well, I forgot to add our camping fee, so it was $15 a night, correct?
Yeah, $15, yeah.
Yeah, even though we paid it in advance, I'm still adding it because it's for this trip, right?
Right.
Okay, right. That's what I'm doing.
How did we do yesterday?
$122.37.
We burned a lot of gas yesterday.
We did, yeah. But today won't be as expensive. That's why I put the camping on today.
There you go. All right, let's get in the car and take a ride.
All right, here we go.
Okay, we made our way into town.
We are going to go for an early supper because we've eaten there before and
it gets crowded fast.
And it's massive food. So we want to eat early so we can go back to our camp and walk around. But
and we don't have to go to bed on a full stomach.
Right. And you know, we've been to this place. This is our third time, but we've always been here at Christmas time and in the dark. So we are like seeing this place for the first time. It feels like because it's daylight and it's summer. Mm-hmm. And we found this little point here where you can sit here for hours and watch all the barges go in and out. And is that a bridge down there?
That's the dam.
That's the dam.
That's the dam itself.
And they have like this walkway that you can walk out on. It's amazing. It's really cool. I just stopped at this little boutique, and the lady that owns it owns that Green Turtle Bay.
A marina.
A marina.
It's a resort.
Marina.
Yeah.
Right. She just sold it, and she's opening up different boutiques in town. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, good time, beautiful weather.
In case we haven't mentioned it, we're in Green Rivers, Kentucky. I think we mentioned it, but I'm not quite sure.
I don't know either.
So this town, we're going to put this on a list of places we camp a lot because we really like it here.
Well, I want to come back this summer and spend more time.
We're down at Lighthouse Point looking around, and then we're going to take you into town. So we're just down from the point where we were watching the barges go by there, and this is at the edge of town. And there's it's called the Lighthouse Landing. There's a bunch of sailboats here. We think it's really pretty. So just give you some reference. So we're 5 minutes drive from the campground. There's a little town of Green Rivers. It's got the point where you can see the barges and the dam and then the sailboats. We're gonna go on up here in a minute to Patty's 1880s settlement. You've seen us there before in the past at Christmas time. But anyway, I want to show you these sailboats real quick before we run up there.
If you watched us any length of time, you know we mess up on names all the time. So look over my shoulder. We are not in Green River. We are in Grand River, Kentucky. Let's look around. Okay, we'll get the lay of the land here. So behind me is Patty's. We just drove in. You saw all the flags as we drove in. Over here we have a small grocery store, an ice cream place across the street from that. We have a bank. I just went up the hill here. I went to a craft fair a while ago. Behind Ed is the post office. Then you have two restaurants, antique store, and of course Patty's is a big restaurant and all kinds of shops. And then there's an antique store down the way here. So it's a cute little town. Not big, but a lot of fun. Oh, and there's another ice cream shop up the road here too. So 2 ice cream shops in one town.
Oh, we are so disappointed.
I think I might even cry. The T. Lawson's Grill is closed. It's only open Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. So take this as your warning. If you're coming here to eat here, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is it. So disappointing.
We had the hamburgers here last time, and we've been dreaming about these things ever since we were here this winter.
We have compared every hamburger since to that one.
So won't be having anything at T. Lawson's tonight. So I don't know I don't even know if we're going to eat out tonight. We'll see. All right, let's walk around to the settlement, and we might drown our sorrows in an ice cream later on and just eat something at the camp. So anyway, all right, let's walk around, look. Me and Nancy were just laughing. So we're not talking much here in the settlement because they're playing music, but we're kind of in like an area that doesn't have music. But we were walking through there right after we found out that the restaurant that we've been dreaming about eating at is not open on Wednesdays. We heard this song, Bluer Than Blue, Sadder Than Sad. It's the only empty life I've ever had. And so we were laughing. The song was appropriate for our sadness. Oh man, so we're gonna walk through here real quick, but man, we're still bummed out.
So this isn't the hamburger from the other place. But I did get some onion rings and a Dr. Pepper, so it might make me feel a little better. I don't know, I'll let you know when I'm finished, but look what Ed got. He got a turtle sundae.
So here we go. I'm gonna drown my sorrows in this turtle sundae, and we're gonna enjoy the sunshine and the weather. Okay, that's gonna wrap us up for us at the Canal Campground and
Beach Loop.
Beach Loop. What's the name of this town? Grand Rivers.
Grand Rivers, yes.
We cannot.
I know.
We cannot keep track
Grand
of this.
Rivers. Okay.
It's been fun sitting here watching the boats go down the canal and just listening to the birds and having a great time. So tomorrow morning we pack up early and we head down to Lake Enon, Mississippi for the rally. It's going to be fun getting to see all our friends. So the next time you see us, that's where we're going to be.
Bye now.